Does this work? Probably not. I think, are we going to take this anyway? Maybe. These bases probably need to go, but maybe we just... Okay, so most of these are as well. Yeah, sure, why not? This can go wrong in several ways. That's kind of why this is a thing. Welcome to Season 3 of trying to do all of Factorio's achievements on a death world. We're chosen a desert world. Again, that's probably going to go badly. Let's start tracking some of these achievements, because these are the things that kind of determine how the early game plays out. Where's getting on track like a pro? Getting on track like a pro. We've got 1 hour, 29 minutes to launch a locomotive onto a track. Sure. Yeah, we're going to get this coal rock, because that's going to be nice. These bases to the east. Oh, there's even coal rocks by the iron. There's a lot of rocks. Okay. I mean, I guess that's the advantage of... That's what you get when you do desert starts. Let's put things in the correct place. And yeah. Was looking for maps for a while this time. We've had 2 seasons of this not going super well. I thought after the Ore Highway episode of Season 2 that we were going to be pretty fine. Turned out not to be the case. Which is a bit of a shame. Why don't we have... Oh yeah, because we're still handcrafting it. And yeah, I mean, this map itself is a bit sketch. I think we've got enough trees around. Hopefully we don't have to deal with these guys too much before getting a train on track like a pro. And they're kind of far away, it's probably fine. I don't think we're going to adjust all that many of, like, the major plans. I could just plan it more. That's a way we could make all of this work without being quite so choosy about the map, is to have a better plan that we're executing. But I kind of like having a bit of a plan, but not really all of a plan, and just seeing how it unfolds. So I think also radars are going to be important, because I remember looking at the preview that was, 2 and a bit minutes ago now, that there were some map-specific things we were going to have to do regarding, like, where we wall off and where we connect resources and things like that, and I have forgotten those already, and we'll need to remember them. Then let's also, we need kind of a bunch of stuff. I guess we're going to hand mine a bunch of copper. That's often how that works. Is this true? I'm going to do it this round. I'm going to do a different round. What other things do we need on the hotbar? Yeah, we're going to mine a bunch of iron, and then move the miners to the copper, and then mine a bunch of copper. Where? I guess also the base goes east. Like, maybe we can even get... Is there enough space? There might even be enough space in here for the sushi starter, because we're still going to do that as well. And then... maybe the rest of the base goes east, and we build towards the bases that we want to go push, so that, after we are building a base, we are closer to going and pushing those bases. I think that might be a decent plan. And let's take all the fuel out of these guys, and then keep them mining until the fuel runs out, so we get all of those resources, and then we'll go and move these guys to copper. Yeah, you can go in there. Give me this back. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's fine. We got the steam engine, we need more than 15 gear wheels, we're gonna have to go back. Never mind, we've got all of the red science to make, we've got the lab, sure. Yeah, so I think we're still going to do nuclear power. I remember seeing uranium on the preview somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. We're still going to do assembler 3s. I think this map had enough crude oil that we don't have to worry about coal liquefaction this time, which I prefer. But yeah, this is kind of the chill bit of the run before things start to get pretty messy. in which we are... Oh yeah, we should probably do the rest of the... Actually, we probably shouldn't do the rest of the hotbar setup now. We should probably just worry about... I mean, we're standing on the copper patch, so we're still going to attempt to do something useful here. So yeah, so I think the goals are still getting bots up by maybe 3.5 hours, and then using the bots to be kind of stable on defense, and then after that, or maybe at the same time, like figuring out where we want to defend to based on where the resources are, so we can use the bots to go and do all of that stuff at once. And these are, yeah, whatever. More hot bath. We did take the fuel out of these guys, didn't we? Yes, good. Yeah. So maybe this season works. I kind of hope it works. Maybe it's also just additionally a mess. You have more stuff. How much? You're gonna need more fuel. Okay. So that's probably... Oh yeah, that's way more copper than we need, which on one sense is going to make us slow, but on the other sense is going to mean that we have a better time building enough power poles and stuff like that. Can we use... I wonder if we can use some of those lakes just to do... I mean, I guess... Is this... Yeah, this is actually super close. So I reckon we just have this here. That's where we're going to be doing the first power plant, which I quite like. This space we're going to use for the little sushi thing. Probably we even have enough stuff at this point to make, yeah, the lab. I think that's everything we need for the starter base, isn't it? You need some fuel. Let's go and get some more trees while we're here. Yeah, so we made all that copper so we could have all the power poles we wanted to put the power plant wherever we needed to, and then drag it back, and then ended up with a power plant that was actually like super close to where the rest of the base is going to be, so that's nice. We need 5 gear wheels, we need 3 chips, and this should take us to exactly 110 out of 111 crafts. So the assembler we get at the end of this will be the last thing we handcraft until after we launch a rocket. What else do we... Oh yeah, let's just wander around and look for... Do you guys have fuel? Yeah, you guys got enough fuel. I guess we can wander around and look for more coal rocks, because that's still going to be a thing we're interested in. I mean, I remember passing by a couple of maps because they didn't really have iron expansion, and also haven't actually seen where the iron expansion is on this map yet. So that's also going to be... Maybe we do just get some radars earlier just to, like, map out... Oh, there we are. There's a tiny little iron expansion in here that is not particularly fantastic. Is it at least rich? Yeah, it's kind of rich. It'll last a while. It's not going to fit many miners on it, but it will last quite a while, which is important. I'm pretty sure I saw another coal rock over to the right. And even though it's time to head back so we can put this assembler down, yeah, this coal rock over here, I think we're still going to get that. Yeah, so now we need to build a lot of things. Let's queue up some other techs that we're going to need. Stone walls is going to be a thing. Something like that, you know, whatever, it's probably fine. And we can have the final handcraft. And yeah, there've been a bunch of people who are now having a go at this particular challenge. It's a bit of fun. Some of them disable the handcrafting. I'm not going to, so the run is perpetually within one accidental mouse click of me destroying it. Yeah, a couple of people have succeeded on this now, and so it definitely is possible. Actually, it's Qualls oil. But we also have different things that we're trying to do. Like, I've seen some people do it with blueprint imports, some people trying it with map-specific blueprint imports, some people, like, looking at one particular seed and putting a lot of effort into figuring out that seed. Some people doing it with a lot more handcrafting. Sometimes it's box free, which is like all ways that you can enjoy doing it. I think I'm still trying to do it this... Actually, where is it? Yeah, we're going to go over here because don't want to get in the way if we're about to build the sushi. I still like the kind of messy approach that I have, because... And yeah, there's also why I'm still trying to do it, because no one has, as far as I know, no one has successfully packed the amount of extra nonsense in before the first rocket that I am trying to. So I haven't seen other people like doing nuclear power before the rocket. Pretty aggressive. What are you doing there? Yeah, trying to do assembler 3s before the rocket is also pretty aggressive. I don't need to come down here for these rocks at all, but we're going to. Yeah, and then also I think definitely some people have done it with bots. But as long as there are different and interesting ways of things to make this work, and like Season 2 had some serious misplays in it, in the last 2 episodes in particular, that I reckon we could have put ourselves in a much better situation. I just want to get the first of these electric miners out pretty quickly. Yeah, we could have put ourselves in a better situation. We didn't. It's definitely viable to do with all the extra nonsense that I'm trying to put in the plan. We just have to actually make it work. So now we've got some coal mining, which is nice. Let's continue to get... Actually, I want another assembler. I have enough stuff on me that we kind of want... Okay, that's too many gear wheels, never mind. Precision. Let's go to coils. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do... The plan is not really to do any science for a while. We just want to expand at this point. In fact, what we should do is get burner miners. I guess we'd get doing that now. And then you can also be making furnaces. And then we already cleared, yeah, whatever. 8. So we need like another 6, 16, 17. Yeah, now we can have a bunch more burner miners. We don't want very many burner miners. But we do want to, like, and we can kind of afford to bump our iron output. Probably. Okay, that one's in a silly spot. I'm going to put it over here. It's going to last a lot longer. Okay, so now we're going to have a lot of coal. A lot of coal? A lot of coal should be over here. Then we also want to just... Oh, we've got another burner miner. Okay. You can live down here. I don't think did I want that many? I like that I already had the talk about I'd rather do this like kind of bodging together, not really having a plan, rather than being really specific about a plan, because we kind of did that as well. You guys, that will do a better job of evening out the coal so that when we refuel it, they'll be more even, which is kind of the plan. There's more furnaces than we need. Partly this is just tidying up my inventory, partly it's just, you know, sure, whatever. Okay. We are 1 piece of stone short from having a tidy inventory. That is not a thing I really need to worry about now. But we have. It's done. It's fine. Chips. In fact, just have all the things to make baking chips. And then also... I don't think I need more poles at this point. No, we're good for poles. Boxes usually go here. Yeah, we are good for all of those things. And then we need more gear wheels. So you're done. Gear wheels. So yeah, so we need... That's still super fine. We need... more coal mining. We're going to need... copper mining as well. These patches are also weird for being super close together, but also not overlapping at all. So that's kind of a nice thing, I guess. This goes in here. Yeah, so at this point I'm not super concerned about GOTLAP. Okay, we're gonna go back to... Yeah, at this point I'm not super concerned about GOTLAP. The sushi tech is pretty strong. I was going to go and pick up this rock, except realized I already had way more furnaces than I need, and I've got an extra burner mine now, so I guess you're going over here. Give me these back. Yeah, electric miners, and then also pipes, because that's the thing we've got to do. And also, yeah, so the other reason why I'm packing all this extra stuff into the first rocket sequence is... What do we want? We've got most of those things. We've actually got to start working on... Oh yeah, I was doing the power plant, but then we also just need a pilot belt. And we can run this... I guess we're running this to the right. Yeah, the other... I guess that means we're coming out here then, which I don't really like. Okay. Yeah, whatever, we can deal with that later. Yeah, like my Deathworld speedrun, which is now one of the slowest on the leaderboard, is still... Really? Is still like 5 hours or so. And so even doing that with Lazy Bastard and... That's more of those than we need. Even doing that with Lazy Bastard is... Okay, so we just need lots more cogs for all of the things. With Lazy Bastard and GOTLAP, like, add another hour and a half to a Deathworld speedrun, and that's still, like, within a range that I'm not sure is an interesting challenge. Whereas throwing a bunch of extra stuff in, like nuclear power and assembler 3s and things like that. Okay, now we can probably have all the things we need. 2, 3, we kind of need one more. I mean, we don't, but just we're going to balance that out because we can. And then also more belts, yep. And then, I guess, sure, whatever. Hand feeding. I guess we're going to come in... Yeah, I guess we need to figure out... Yeah, this is a decent line. Let's go here. That is not the line that we were looking for. Do we have... I don't actually have any of these in my inventory. Okay, fine. Have we... Maybe we've left enough space. Maybe we can do all of that differently as well. Maybe we... Yeah, remember that we actually needed more power poles as well. So maybe that's the thing we should do first. We're probably, apparently, still not going to. 53. So the irony of building this whole big power grid and going, oh hey, remember that I still don't actually have poles, that's a bit of a shame, is we still didn't, I mean, we built all of that to have a coal buffer, and then didn't actually get enough coal to be worth buffering all of that. So, super cool move. Yeah, we need a bunch of things in a bunch of places. That's kind of how this works at this point. More assemblers, more poles, more belts, all of these things. All of these things are things that we need. Power poles, yeah. And then, yeah, we've now got enough to crank out a bunch more assemblers, which we're going to need. For gear wheels, give me all the things. One more assembler? Okay. Can we go back to... Actually, this one over here should be the chips one, because this is going to be permanently chips. Which I guess means we pivot this to... Yeah. Good job having a plan. Sure, whatever. Why don't I have... I do have belt. I just made the belt. Have we... I think these miners were blocked for a little bit, but never mind. I'm also aware that we've put down a bunch of power grid and then didn't even properly feed it. So we're going to have to do that at some point as well. Yeah, we do want a bunch more of these at this point. And then... let's build out the rest of this. We now need inserters. Do we have... We do have more belts. Okay, so we've got a bunch of belt, that's nice. And we've also got the power poles and the fuel, so we're going to go and make this thing worth it. Okay. And now we need inserters. We need quite a few inserters. Do you have... Yeah, we need more stuff. More stuff, yeah, because we want to be able to fully automate, or at least not... Okay, we eventually want to fully automate everything. That's definitely the goal. The immediate short-term thing is just getting the chips made like so. And then using those chips to get more inserters. Okay, so yeah, we still are not often backing up the miners on the patch, which is, I mean, because they're slow, because we don't have much stuff yet, which is also, you know, things that are fine. Okay, a lot of inserters here. We can start to automate this silly business. We also have more belt, and we also have more power poles, so we get to continue doing this thing. How many furnaces did we put here? 15? Let's do 18. Which is 3/4 of a belt, which is way more mining than we have at the moment. We're going to throw this guy... Oh, it's out of fuel, and this is also backed up. Cool. Yeah, we need more stuff. We're in the perpetual situation of needing more stuff. But we have... Well, those miners are also kind of out, okay? I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, 3 more electric miners. I think we put 2 of them on iron and 1 of them on coal. This is the thing about the Deathworld start, especially with, yeah, with the Deathworld desert. We're going to need to defend against those things, and we are, yeah, still hand fueling the burner miners. Why? Oh yeah, because you guys need that stuff. Yeah, still hand feeding the burner miners. Still, some of that coal went on the ground. Not sure where. In here somewhere. Whatever. We can probably just... Yeah, there we go. Okay, other things we need. We still need more inserters. We still also need more... Yeah, we need assemblers and labs and things like that at this point. We need belt as well. We also need gear wheels. Because we have... Yeah, we don't have the belt we need to be 4. 4 is actually the number we kind of want. We kind of want 1 more. Okay, and then also back to belt, I guess, because we're going to need a lot of that. We still will need... Yeah, I think we've got to go back and get more copper. Yeah, it ran out of fuel. We gave it more fuel. That's fine. We've now got a decent array of copper here. Do we have... No, we don't. I don't even think we're going to worry about keeping that stuff for science yet. We're just going to continue to work on getting all the parts we need. 32... is 30... I mean, yeah, things I should know is whether or not 32 is enough for this whole build. And I don't think it is, because that would only leave us... Yeah, if we've got the 18 for furnaces, it would leave 12 for all of this, and we definitely need more than 12, so... yeah, give me that number of things, fine. We need 1 more lab after this, which is going to cost us that many green chips. And then we've got all the labs we want, and then we also just want belt. So I think we are now in a situation of having all the things we need to start to build the science, just not actually having automated any of the other stuff. So, you know, that's pretty normal. These things have run out. Okay, fine. More mining drills, and then let's get this belt in. I've also only got 6 power poles. Do you guys... that's going to give me a small number of power poles that's not really worth it. Sure, whatever. I guess we're going to worry about that later, because a lot of these guys already, I mean, a lot of the power pole work we've done already. And then also, we need the cogs on this side, so the signs can get to it. Then we also need more copper, so let's go and do that. I don't think I was close to needing to swap those around yet, but never mind. And yeah, just kind of smash that in there, that's fine. These things need all of the outputs, and that's, yeah, a pole that's in kind of an annoying place, but never mind. Okay, so all of those outputs are now automated somewhat. You guys have iron for me. I think you guys have a bit of iron ore by the looks of it. And then we can also just automate this feed, so that's done. And then, yeah, I think we've got to drag this over here this time. Do I still have... Because I kind of want it out the way of the iron mining. So we're up to 8 mining drills. Okay, cool, great. This is going to be inserters. Actually, it's not going to quite be inserters yet. It's going to start off being long-handled inserters, because we want a bunch of those. I've given you more chips than you really need. You probably want to be ammunition. Sure, that many of those. A bunch of boxes, and more assemblers we need as well. Can you make me... that was mining drills, I wanted assemblers. Yeah, not very many assemblers. And then I guess just more bullets. And then hopefully all of these are in a position where they don't get in... Oh, 18 is way more of those than I need. Never mind. Yeah, where they don't get in so much of the way of exactly where we're trying to mine the iron later. And then we've also got to do something like... Not necessarily something like that. There are a bunch of options of what we're going to do there. Yeah, and then we've got these other two assemblers to eventually be doing green science. Except that... Oh yeah, if I'm going to be making power poles somewhere, I kind of need that assembler to be powered. So we're going to do that. Power poles... you also need coils, which I don't have, which I need to go back to the copper for. The power grid is probably still fine. These guys, like, yeah, that's the reason why we have so many boilers there, is to kind of use that as a coal store, in addition to... did I have 8 here? I think I want to give this 2 or maybe 3 more. Yeah, we're kind of using it as a coal store. In addition to... Okay, I'm going to move you, not to there, to here, so that we can make coils for eventually making chips. And then we also need just gun turrets and things like that, for which I would need more copper, which I've just given away. So actually, give me all of this back. You guys are also kind of short on copper. That's a bit of a shame. Make a shotgun. I need wood. I guess all the wood is in here. And then this one can pivot to shells, and we can give it, yeah, all of that, it's fine. Let's go and refuel our power grid, which is like super conveniently close, that's nice. We've got 2 more mining drills. This, yeah, pole here needs to exist. And then we need inserters here, and then, oh, we need more inserters. Sure. We're handling it, it's fine. Somewhere there's a gun, like on the ground or one of the chests. Oh, I've picked it up already, that's nice. That was, I guess, the plan. I mean, slow expansion isn't really what we want, but we'll take it. We're probably polluting multiple bases now. Okay, we're not polluting the one to the northwest, but we are definitely polluting the base to the northeast, so that's also going to be fun. Yeah, 24 of these things. Give me all these back. You know what? Just keep making more of them. It's going to be fine. You have all the things you need. You're out of copper, which guess means you go back to bullets. We've got the wall as well now, which is nice. Yeah, so I've got some turrets. Those little flexible assemblers in the middle have built a bunch of stuff, which is pretty nice. We also need to kind of limit these boxes. And then we also need to get just more iron production for iron. The iron production at the moment is pretty much all going into intermediates, and we need basically electric miners to replace the burner miners that we had. We've only got one gun turret. I guess you're still just working on it? Yes, you're still just working on it. We've got 2 more gun turrets over here. It's fine. Yeah, get rid of all of these things. Can someone make me... Oh yeah, then probably you guys are out of... Yeah, that was one of the problems. You guys were out of copper. Okay. So we're going to put a bit of defense in here, not very much. We hope we don't need all that much. Hopefully the first attack being reasonably light is a thing, but we are also kind of just here. We did also get stone walls, didn't we? So I think one of the things we look at quickly is also automating that stone, because we do now have 6 more miners. That's not necessarily... Like, that's a bit more than I expected, but I'm also completely fine with it. Sure. Fuel you guys. Don't have an assembler. Cannot handcraft an assembler. That is not a thing that works anymore in this particular position. Yeah, so now we've also got this source of iron, which we can also just jam in here to get these guys doing useful things. Yeah, maybe there's an assembler on the belt somewhere. Oh yeah, there's an assembler over here. There's 2 assemblers. We have a lot of assemblers. Okay. Go back to gear wheels. You still need more copper. Because we do want... And also more gear wheels. We do want to be able to respond with turrets, like wherever we need to go at any point in time. Another box. We've got enough boxes at the moment. I think also what that means is... do we have... 2 more gun turrets? That's nice. Okay, so these guys are running at us, and it's definitely going to be... We are polluting... I don't think we're polluting this base yet, but we are definitely polluting one of those 2 bases. Okay, I guess we're going to be super greedy and try and get that research running first. And we have defended. Defense. And yeah, let's... Okay, I guess we've got to fuel all of these things as well. And then we probably have extra ore in here that we don't need in here. Then you guys are going to need stuff, and you are also not going to have stuff, so I guess just bullets. And then I was wondering how much of this we were going to continue to sushi, and I think the answer is we're just going to have... Maybe we fully de-sushi it later, but I think we are going to start with... Okay, you guys got way more than you needed. I think we are going to start with 1. Make more things. Where are the things? Oh, I haven't given you copper for a while. Yeah, I think we are going to worry about de-sushiing this later, but for the moment we are just going to fully sushi this. And it only seems to be when we upgrade a lot of things that we run into real problems with like belt capacity and surplus iron and all that kind of inconvenient stuff. But I think for the moment, sushiing that is still a thing we're going to do. Why don't... Oh yeah, because I went to get the copper to do that. That's why we don't have any of those things. Power grid is still suitable, it's fine. More iron is nice. Oh, you guys, we missed the other input inserters on the other side. That's also one of the reasons why ships have been sad for a little while, apparently. Yeah, I wanted more mining drills. I did actually want more mining drills at the moment, don't I? There's just a lot of things we want. Mining drills. And that can also pick up yeah, I wanted these inserters to be able to get the green chips. Okay, we've actually got, we can also just let a large portion of the iron drift through by not trying to make all the belt that we kind of don't need right now. But yeah, we'll fully sushi this up. I like that sushi plan. That's a lot more iron. Do we still have? We've got 2 more gun turrets. We need to. I think we're just going to invest both these gun turrets. Trying to rearrange things without steel axe. Oh well. Yeah, so now we still also just need more turrets. Is this... okay, that's only just enough to be able to separate those two as a pillbox, because maybe we lose 2 turrets. I'd rather not lose any turrets, but if we're going to lose turrets, I'd rather only lose 2 than 4. And now we just need to... do we need to extend our mining? Do we need to extend the mining, or do we need to do defensive work? Steel into military, and then I think we go electronics into assembler 2s, which is why we've fed so much green science. Steel axe is going to be a thing. I reckon heavy armor and then damage, and that's probably all of the work we do. You make me burner inserters, like a bunch of burner inserters, and then let's have you making me pipe. And then, what was the other thing that I wanted? More gun turrets. Then also, just notice that these guys are out of stuff. And then also, you need more gear wheels. Yeah. You probably made enough of those for a while. Let's get 4 more of these guys and then kick them into... yeah, so we need to refeed copper again. We still don't have any gun turrets for myself. 7 more mining drills. That is... I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Here's where that goes. But it's still... I mean, I guess one of the reasons why it's a little hairy is if I've got 7 mining drills, I am going to drop 7 mining drills on various things so we get more stuff. Yeah, I think we've got enough of those. You can go back to belt, but I think we've also got, nearly enough belt. We've now got more gun turrets. You need... yeah, sure. You guys are still kind of going. Okay, a bit more belt in here. And then this coal... not that. That. And then please also be powered. We also need to figure out... because often the copper sticks out a little bit further, doesn't it? And this is also the next thing we want to be automating. 14. Sure, we're doing 14 today. That is the conclusion. Extend all of this stuff, because I'm also aware that we kind of extended one of the pillboxes and then didn't actually defend the other pillbox at all. And we are probably at this point... oh yeah, we're also definitely polluting those guys, which are going to swing in somewhere, maybe the power plant, maybe over here. I think if we are considering where we need to defend versus those guys, there are a number of options. We also just need... did I get more mining drills? No, because I set this thing back to turrets. We don't need any more pipe. Should have pivoted that off pipe already. Didn't. Feels bad. But we have assemblers, we have a bit of iron, we've got more iron. And these guys are also full, so we can redistribute this as well, because I'm pretty sure we are not fully... yeah, we're not fully utilizing this stuff yet. Oh well, never mind. We are 40 minutes deep. We have run out of... okay, we've nearly run out of copper in a couple of places. I guess we're going to use 2 different... we're going to use 2 different pillbox patterns, because why not? Give me all this stuff. It's also definitely time for a swap. Yeah, now we need... one of the reasons why I want all of... actually, I don't need more miners. I can just was going to do patch grenades. I think we can also just do grenades like right here. Although this does mean we need output boxes, but that's also... why are we doing it like that? Whatever. Because we also don't have heavy army, so that's going to be a fun thing. And then also we should put more... I wanted underground belts and things like that as well. And then also we're going to need a bunch of splitters and things like that too. We have all of this mining, which is nice. Yeah, because I wanted to kind of rearrange that so that would actually be automated and... Yeah. Oh, I don't have grenades yet. Okay, that's fine. We kept all of that safe. And we will be wanting to go and push that soon, and so building the base towards that is a thing that I'm pretty happy with. Do we have... Oh yeah, this is why we wanted the undergrounds. And then we also definitely wanted bullets, because I was just checking on how many bullets we had, and it was not many. And then you guys are done with all of this research. How many does Automation 2 take? 40? I'm pretty sure I have... Yeah, I have got more than 40. So we're going to get Automation 2, which is going to be nice. And then we just need to worry about getting to... these guys. So they're handled. We lost, like, what, 2 power poles? That's fine. 3 power poles? Oh, and a box. So one of those buffers, they got you. Good job there. And then we also know, yeah, so somewhere through here is where they are definitely going to be attacking. So we're just going to leave a couple of gun turrets here. This is also why we wanted more bullets. Did I get... I think I've got splitters here, don't we? How many splitters do we got? 1 splitter? 1 splitter is not going to be... Okay, you also don't need to be doing any more of those. You can go back to, I guess, bullets, because we're going to need those. Cool, so now we've automated that fuel line in a way that's kind of ugly, but whatever. You guys want stuff. Do I have... I don't have any more copper to feed. I think that's the thing we need to automate before worrying about 6 more gun turrets. Yeah, sure. Are we still making gun turrets? Do I need to give those guys more gear wheels and or... No, they're just still running. We can get another 4 gun turrets. That's fine. Yeah, more of this, more of these guys. The copper we want to automate in here as well, for which it does look like we have the stuff, which is nice. We don't have enough of those bullets to really keep the rest of that happy, but whatever. Yeah, we're going to go back to inserters, get a bunch more inserters, because we're going to be looking at building, like, full, air quotes, full smelt lanes. I'm probably still going to do weird lengths, because I don't think we need all of it yet. If we go... Yeah, we do have a decent number of underground, so that's fine, which means we can just grab all these things. Can we even extend... We can also just extend our copper mining, so that's nice. And this can wander in the first instance. Let's do that, and now we have also automated the fuel feed for the copper as well, so that's pretty exciting. At this point we need these bits of belt. Yeah, this is... We're now turning it into the sushi that has destroyed runs previously, and I think we're just going to... I mean, it didn't destroy runs until much later in the process. I continue to insist that the sushi actually works out super well through a lot of the early game. And indeed, getting all of that stuff online. Do I have iron for you guys? Yes. I should also be getting steel somewhere, because we are going to need steel imminently. We kind of need more gear wheels at this point. Let's set this back to belt. I just noticed I've got all of this ore, and we are still, yeah, we're still not fully utilizing that lane of mining with the stuff we're building. Is there any chance that these biters spill around the top into the top of the iron mining? I don't think there is. Hello to these guys, of which there are... Yeah, that was not a well-placed grenade. I was trying to figure out if I should throw that grenade earlier and whether there were too many of those dudes, and it was, you know, fine. We need... Oh, we do need more splitters. Cool. Yeah, so I think we're going to now assume that the power grid side of that base is, air quotes, safe. That little copper blockage there is what happens when we turn this on for the first time and hand feed all the stuff. It's fine. It's not a thing that is going to last. And yeah, we've got a couple of plans to de-sushi. Oh, that's the box that they destroyed. We've got a couple of plans to de-sushi 7 splitters, probably enough. A couple of plans to de-sushi the... How are we getting this? I guess we're going that way. Yeah, a couple of plans to de-sushi the sushi later, but not yet. We are going to need... Why have I got this copper? Oh yeah, I got this copper because we changed this off gun turrets. Okay, let's go back to gun turrets. It's going to be fine. And then you need, yeah, more power poles. We also don't have steel anywhere yet. Things that I continue to be sad about. Okay, give me all this stuff. And then I concluded that we were just going to run this down here because... And then I think this splitter is going to go like here and go... Nope. That way. Yeah, these guys are big enough for a grenade. That's value. Then, how are we sneaking? Because I guess we're trying not to mixed mine any of this because we don't have to. So we're going to, yeah, just start building smelter column stuff down there. That's going to be how that works and is in front of the turrets and is things we should probably be concerned about, but we're not. Can we have more assemblers, please? We need a number of assemblers. And then also long-handed inserters, actually. Gear wheels. So I think we're calling this side of the base safe enough. Are we worried about anything to the south? I don't think we're worried about anything to the south. I think it's just these guys that are the main problem, and we are building towards them anyway, so that's nice. Okay, set these guys back to their long-term recipes. This bump here was so that we can prioritize the sushi into the rest of the base, and then also still have a backup plan for when it... Yeah, I was going to say for when it clogs. Let's hope that that's not a thing. Now we've got a third belt, which I guess is just running underneath here. Sure. Okay, do I have more mining drills? I kind of want more mining drills. Okay. In lieu of having more mining drills, we're just going to smash out a bunch more mining drills, and then I kind of wanted iron as well to be able to refeed the grenades. They're still kind of going... Oh, I've got this iron. Okay, so give me all this stuff. Yeah, we're in the somewhat sketchy position of the Deathworld where we are now attempting to quite aggressively build. Even though we don't really have... Oh yeah, that was... Do we actually have... Oh, we do. We do in fact have... We do in fact have enough... This guy's been blocked for a while. We do have enough furnaces and don't really need to worry about it. But we are now up to... Okay, some of these things... Maybe I should have lined this up better with the... Yeah, oh well, never mind. What are we up to? 26, oh, I guess all of these. 30, this is... if we can fully mine and smelt all of this, this is going to be a full lane of iron production, which is pretty exciting. Give me all this stuff, give me all this stuff, give me all of these as well. Yeah. How are you guys doing? You guys are fine. Okay. In that case, let's think about where the base is going to go and whether there are cliffs we're going to need to build around. We're going to need to not hit this cliff. This is probably going to be enough. It's actually not going to be enough space for the mixed build, is it? Never mind. I guess we just start more or less here. Like that, I guess, is what we're doing. Do I have... I was wondering if I had iron on me that I could just turn into steel immediately. Because these guys are going to be running at me, and I actually haven't got fish, which is a super interesting decision on my part. And that's going to be like the second lane of iron when we get around to it. This is just a belt of useful random stuff. And then somewhere in here, we can have the coal. And then we would also like this section to really not die. Okay, we've connected with power. That was the thing that I was worried about. I was worried about whether or not we were going to connect. How many have we built? 22? That's more than I want. I was worried about whether or not we were going to run away from this area and then connect with coal, connect the coal and power, and then run into a situation where we were at the opposite side of the base while things were getting destroyed, and that would have been sad. Let's also, because we've got a ton of assemblers, and here is a decent enough place for it, coils into poles. So this is a thing that I think I didn't really do until a lot later, and it kind of deserves to happen earlier, other than the fact that we don't have wood, and we turned all our wood into boxes. So that's a thing that is super cool that I'm feeling great about. And we've got 7, yeah, so now we need to go and cut a bunch of trees. We need to, okay, so there are trees here. We need to cut a bunch of trees, we need to get a bunch of wood to be able to get more power poles, to be able to build the rest of the stuff. I also want fish because I don't have the armor, and the thing I didn't want to do was leave the thing we've just built as it's possibly going to get attacked. But these 3 fish just here should be, because each fish gives you 5 when you pick them up. 15 should be enough to be not really worried about immediately dying to stuff. Is going to be what we're going to claim. I guess we find out. Oh yeah, remember when we didn't have the poles and we wanted the poles? And it was kind of important to the plan to be having the poles. Hey, remember when we wanted... Earlier when we said we wanted radar for various reasons? We should get the radar that we want and then put one of these radar like here so we can actually see. Yeah, like this radar range is pretty good now, isn't it? It gets us... we're going to see immediately as soon as that attack starts to swing it. So that's nice. That's a thing we like. Also, can we... yeah, I guess we're just going to go on 13 gun turrets, 130... yeah, this is fine. I think we do want to leave a bit more space, because this does turn into a bit of a sushi mess later, which I am also completely fine with. Do we have... yeah, we've got a bunch of splitters. I guess we do that now, then. Let's leave space over here. This one is copper on the right. This is the... yeah, there is a way around that the gears need to be, because otherwise they... yeah. If we have the gears on the other side of the belt... actually, the other thing we need to do is... not there. Yeah, this is... oh, okay, now we can see this attack coming in. These guys And we're going to throw the grenades a little earlier than we really should because we don't have the armor to really be face-tanking grenades. But that's, you know, the thing we wanted to not be hit by. Okay, so the thing we're going to do is we're just going to put this here and say filter out all the ammunition on the right and then just box all of that. It's fine. And now we can plug this, this one wants to arrive here like so. And yeah, now we're in the position of needing more splitters, but also having them all... Oh, do we still have gun turrets? Are we still making gun turrets? That seems silly. We are still making gun turrets. Okay, we're going to wander all the way back over here. I guess we pick up the wall at this point. I guess we pick up the wall and the grenades. We refeed these grenades. These guys also just want to be mining. This is all fine. How are you guys doing? Yeah, the other reason to come back here was to think about this ammo need, which is probably fine. And then these guys are also just fine. Okay, we're actually super close to needing to extend those and don't really have the materials to be extending those yet, but never mind. That's kind of what we're going to do down here. I don't even think any of those guys ran out of stuff. Oh yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff to build. It's exciting. We got a lot of materials. We're straight up going to... We've got the armor tech, so we're just going to get straight into making all the steel that we need to kill a bunch of dudes. So if the science is on this side, I think that still works. Because we're moving the copper over here, so I guess somewhere over here we're also going to be making the things that we need to make the red and green science. That's how the plan works. Do we have enough long-handed inserters? Because I remember making more long-handed inserters, and I think at this point we also just pivot to metal boxes, and then down here. Is that... Yeah, we're super close to getting all that stuff done. What do we want? We want... Yeah. We want one more of these guys. Hey, radars. Radars are valuable. You can spot these guys on the map. Yeah, shotguns are good, he said. Shotguns are high value. We want gears, we want pipes, we want bullets, and we want boxes, because we don't really want to be cutting wood stuff anymore for that. You guys actually don't need... actually, that's incorrect. All of these guys want to be... They don't have to, but they will enjoy being one thing closer. We gave that more ammo. I'm going to assume that that section of the base by the power grid is fine. And then we just want to, yeah, plug stuff in. Okay. Traditional first grenade thrown at the base. That's fine. It's a thing we're cool with. We should have enough stuff now. Yeah, we do. So that's nice. Give me all these back. We've got a different place to put steel. What was was it splitters? How did we not actually make the splitters that... Because I've been doing the rest of this stuff. Because we didn't have the splitter to start buffering the copper to make all of this work. And somehow, in that process, forgot to actually make the splitters. So, now we can actually start buffering this copper. And hey, we've got another achievement. Which is, you know, necessary. It's going to be a thing. We're going to box this copper here. We're going to hear these... Oh, I went the wrong way. I thought that was the attack from the top swinging in, and it was not. It's fine. I don't even know that we had output boxes here yet. Oh, you're not even powered yet. Cool. Yeah, try and keep an eye on try and keep an eye on the minimap to see when that attack is swinging in. Let's get a lot of ammo, let's get a lot of these. These guys just top up whatever's not on the belt. Let's also start working on all of these intermediates. You guys need plate, you guys need both, right? Sure. And then, yeah, both of these can go here, both of these can go here. The correct distance for the rest of the small, being out of power poles. I was gonna just like hack some of those in and then realized, hey, we've got more power poles over here, it's fine. Don't actually have that many power poles over here. Disappointed noises. Some of this is maybe starting to bank up, but also, again, that has again duped me with me thinking that it was the attack coming from the other side, and it was not. Okay, now this is the attack that's swinging in. That's good. These are the guys we wanted to say hello to. Okay, the other thing we actually really want is we want a bunch more assemblers. We want kind of want assembler 2s and labs as well. I'm not even going to worry about how many labs that is. It's going to be limited to some amount by the belt we've just given it. But most of all, we're not going to mind. Oh yeah, let's get some boxes so we can have boxes. Let's get some more ammo, and let's work on how are we going to. I think we're going to do. Yeah, those guys are going to end up on other sides of the belt, and it's going to be weird. Yeah, sure, whatever. We're just going to roll this through here, and underground here, and then we end up in the wrong place. So we're going to pull that back, and yeah, that's normal, isn't it? That's how things usually look when you're doing these kinds of builds. Let's not make too many of either of these yet. You do. Can we get... Oh yeah, there were other things I was supposed to be making here. Like just here. Okay, we're kind of going into these trees, which is a bit of a shame. I kind of wanted more steel, just like hanging off the end of the mall. I reckon that's going to be a worthwhile thing that we do. How many? 12 labs, and we're going to get a couple more labs, so that's fine. Do we have the assembler 2s? We have some number of assembler 2s. Because we're doing our green science build. I mean, we have 20 minutes to work towards the logistics tech that we need to do. And I think the plan is going to be, okay, maybe let's actually leave some defenses here this time. Even though this is going to be super in the way later, and that was terrible, but whatever. Okay, gear wheels. Oh, okay, because we didn't actually give you any of the inputs, but we have also mauled all of this stuff, so it's kind of fine. And I think that's actually going to get us all the labs we need to get this blue science done. And then I think one of the other adjustments, because for whatever reasons, we're still never doing exactly the same thing twice. We want to figure out where that's going to go. Realize we don't have the underground belts we want. And then I think we just do a nasty hack of a thing. That's going to work, isn't it? That's going to hit both of them. And then, because if this rolls through here like so, then we have the inputs we need buffered for the red science. So let's, yeah, do a slightly more responsible spacing this time. How many labs we've got? Yeah, we've got a pile of labs. It's fine. We've got all the assemblers we want. We've got tier 2 assemblers. We've got all of the labs we want. And I think at this point, the goal is going to be, can we get this build done in and then be researching... Are we going this way? Sure, why not? What else are we going to put down here? Can we get all these labs out what happened there? And can we be researching logistics too? All this timing might actually hang together really well. That's 10, yeah. Because we might be able to get all of these labs kinda in position and have damage 1 finish at about the correct time. And also, hey, we defended. And then also be in a position to be researching the logistics. I don't have anything you guys want. You guys all ran out of fuel. I guess that feels pretty bad, but whatever. These guys are swinging in. We haven't defended this side yet. That's exactly what we wanted. We needed a couple more power poles to get the labs fully powered. And then I think we can go straight into Logistics 2 engine. And yeah, I think we're going to be pretty fine, probably. I hope. I don't have any more wood to give. We didn't actually end up leaving as much space there as I kind of would have hoped. Let's set this to assembler ones and this to mining drills and just like not make too many of either of those. What are we? Yeah, these are fine. I was going to get coal and then did not get coal. And then also we want like another... We've got the labs to pick up off the patch as well. So that is all fine. We're not going to worry about that yet though. Because we've got bullets in a chest down here somewhere. In fact, bullets in 2 chests. So that's exciting. We've got 11 gun turrets. We've got 145 grenades. We've got 15 fish that we're not going to need because we've also got the heavy armor. And we're going to destroy a bunch of nests. I'm going to start with these worms. After we get rid of the worms, we can drop some turrets. Maybe we can drop some turrets. We can also just like press the rocking buttons and fail to drop some turrets. We still have all of the worm aggro, so that's fine. And these guys took more damage than I was expecting, but also are still just fine. So yeah, do we just go and... I kind of want to get that steel still running. And we also don't have enough labs. We are limited by lab speed at the moment. We're going to need a couple more labs. But I just want to get this iron running. So let's give you... Oh, you're limited by green chips. Okay, so we're going to get a couple more of those out anyway. It's fine. We're going to go and push this other base. We've got 20 minutes left to put a locomotive on some tracks. We're still on a bit of a desert world, which is an interesting way to be doing this. I think after this push, we end up pretty safe, though. I think. These guys need to go away, these worms. And after we've got those worms, we can have just a bunch of turrets. And it's pretty fine. Okay, we're not ending up all that safe. There's another nest kind of close to this one. Do we just go and push that now as well? If we are already in the mood of pushing chests, have we left any turrets behind? No. 193 bullets. Yeah, we've got enough grenades, we've got enough fish to go and just deal with this as well, and that's going to buy us a bit more time. And then we can just worry about, I mean, A, making a train, B, how much evolution is now going to be in play, because, oh, and also, this base is a little bit bigger than we anticipated. It's quite a bit bigger than we anticipated. We can't just fully YOLO into the middle of this thing immediately, but we can also worry about how many fish we have. So this is going to be quite the array of evolution that we have given biters just by killing like quite a few nests. And probably this is, I mean, it's also still on a death world, so we are probably better off not having all these nests actually launching attacks at us. But it does mean we're going to be up to mediums and spitters. Hopefully they're all wall? Yeah, they're all wall, it's fine. Okay, well, piece of wall, losing pieces of wall is bad, because it means that we have probably run out of ammunition. But we have also just pushed. Did we lose turrets? 4 things are being damaged, yeah. So, how many nests did we just kill? We just killed 36 nests in the first episode, so that's, you know, a thing that's fine. Oh, by the power plant. Okay. I mean, we did have other turrets there as well, so maybe that's okay. I was just checking my inventory to see if we had, like, a collection of useful stuff. And I guess yeah, I'm gonna say we wanted to come back this way anyway, to pick up wall. Yeah, we successfully defended. We also... Oh, yeah, I was wondering if that was going to be a thing. We've got 4 of these assemblers, which is going to make this thing worse in the short term. I knew that was a thing too, didn't I? I even talked about how... the gear wheels. I even talked about how we noticed that we didn't have enough power grid to be expanding much past the first thing. Oh well. Yeah, this defended successfully. Give me all this stuff. We have not enough ammunition. We are going to need to come back with more ammo. Feels pretty bad about being, you know, hey, we're on 20 minutes. Hey, we've got... Hey, we've got all the things we need to be happy about having logistics, and then was on quite yellow power for... Okay, so like 2 minutes, not that bad. And then this should just straight up fix the problem instantly, other than maybe coal production. So yeah, power grid is green. It's fine. We are not concerned. We do want to take these things back, because we're pretty much done with just red tech. Do we have... Yeah, I gave away all the bullets, didn't I? Okay, you guys quickly crank out a bunch of bullets. We've got 18 minutes left. It's probably fine. What do I want? Yeah, we can just... That will get everything back into the same system. Because this splitter will just not prioritize in here and will prioritize into the rest of the base instead. So that's a thing we like. Where can we wedge in a thing? Because we're going to need more stone furnaces. Maybe we could have done that later, but we didn't. I've got more ammo. You guys can keep making ammo. What do I want more? I wanted more miners on coal, because we did just boost the power plant, and I wasn't sure whether or not that was going to be enough, and now it will be, so that's fine. We should probably be buffering coal as well, but we're not. Did we get fast inserter? I don't know if we got fast inserter. We did not. So maybe we could have kept all those labs there for a while anyway. But we wanted all that ammo to put over here. You guys have all the ammo. Have additional walls, because your walls, you know, took damage. Engine is finished. We got 17 minutes. Let's get all of the red ticks done, and then also see if we can really cheekily squeeze out bullet damage 2 before really thinking about railroad. That's super cheeky. Maybe it works. I don't have any wood here. You guys have all banked this stuff up, which is not super fantastic, but also whatever. Oh yeah, because we didn't have fast inserter, and also these guys weren't fueled. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to go back and get coal. Yeah, we wanted fast inserters to be able to get tier 2 assemblers on all of the chips, because we're at the point where that volume of chips kind of matters. But we are in the somewhat interesting position of, yeah, like this line here is where we can build, we can have gears on this belt. Can we have gears like right here? Maybe we can. Maybe we can go like so. Yeah, so we're going to have gears on this belt. We can do the same, like, buffer overflow trick over there, which means that here, actually not there, that one, the first one is no good because it won't get pipes. But here is a place where we can just have, like, this is not just a temporary engines build. This is, we did get logistics, didn't we? Yeah, railway. But that is going to be a place where we can do a permanent, like, this is the permanent engines build that will also help us set up flamethrowers. And then there's going to be a belt through here, probably for blue science, and so this little pillbox is in the way, but this here is going to be the long-term pattern for how we make engines. And yeah, okay, other reasons why we really needed steel. We kind of need the correct amount of steel within the next 14 minutes now, which is, I mean, unless we get wrecked by a base that I haven't considered, I think we're probably fine for GOTLAP. Yeah, these things, why did you never, oh, because we never got the green chips down here because we were just, yeah, because we haven't done the fast inserter thing yet, which is fine because we actually wanted fast inserters and then also splitters. You guys don't need all that many things. Let's also not build too many of these. Do we have... I've got another 13 labs. So yeah, and then all of this is banking up because I think I need 2 more labs. I think that's how counting works. I need 3 more labs. Okay, fine. And yeah, we're still fine for power grid. I should also definitely drop a radar in this general direction, and we'll also leave some defenses here because that's a thing we know we have to do because Deathworld. Yeah, defense. We did some defense. We need 3 more labs. We need something automating gun turrets. You need belts, which we've also got automated. And then, do we have... Oh, we don't have any more assembler upgrades, which is a bit of a shame. Can you just make me, just quickly... no is the answer to that, because we didn't do the other things. Yeah, okay. Sure, I guess you're just going to go back to boxes and feel bad about everything. This one can actually go to... Okay, other than the fact that we don't have the green chips for. Can we please just... There we go. But then the other thing that I definitely wanted is... Actually, yeah, we're going to do this way around first. You guys just get all of the gun turrets. We are going to need more gun turrets. That's going to be a decent number of gun turrets. I think we even do this kind of switcheroo thing where you can have input boxes to turn all that stuff into stuff. Good use of words. Did I... Okay, so when I said I think I need 2, followed by I seem to have miscounted the 2, that was... Yeah, I think I need 2. Oh no, I've miscounted, I need 3. I had in fact not miscounted. Which of these are... This is up from the bottom, this one is... Yeah, because we kind of want all of these the same so that we can copy and paste beacons later. There, and there. That is... Is this a time-critical part of the run? Maybe? But yeah, this is going to be the pattern that that's going to be all of the research we need for a while. Did we... I think we get some engines, but we didn't have enough engines. Oh yeah, also we need the boxes for the other engines. So we've still got 11 minutes, that's all fine. We've got some more power grid, which is also fine. We have... Yeah, okay, so while we are working on those engines, and... working on the engines, working on physical damage, which we don't really need. This other line of iron is going to hit here, right? Yeah, and then we're going to want input priority from the other side for reasons. But we've got kind of like 11 minutes to kind of faff around, and I'll make sure we have stone, actually. Stone is going to be the thing that we need, and then also belt, and then also inserters, and yeah, we're in the position of needing all the stuff because we are expanding. Oh, we needed the fast inserters, didn't we? We wanted the fast inserters, we wanted the assembler 2s, so that we could go and upgrade the chips again. Assembler 1s. Yeah, this kind of green chips, we are now a little bit sad about the number of green chips we're getting. We also don't have... I mean, we knew we didn't have the furnaces. We just went back to look at the furnaces and didn't have the furnaces. This is also going to be... maybe this is not the greatest of ideas while we're not actually doing any of the smelting. So maybe we should get some of the smelting online at the same time. So that's not lane balanced. Oh well. We're still being pretty aggressive about the amount of stuff we are doing before actually building a railway. And then, yeah, we didn't fuel those guys. Probably we should also have a coal buffer. That's the thing we're going to need to do. We probably don't need... Do I have iron? I do have iron. And then... Yeah, can we just get a bunch of assembler 3 upgrades? No, because chips, which happen to be the thing we've got over here... you guys weren't even worth a grenade. You have done decent work on the ammo, though, so that's nice. And then, yeah, what else do we want? Oh, we want a car, and then we're just going to go and pick up a bunch of useful stuff. I don't even think we need fluid handling yet. I think fluid handling can come later, because there's just a couple of other things we need to, like, tap first. But we did want probably also more copper at this point as well. Because the thing we're going to do... Oh no, we've still got a bunch of copper drifting through, so that's fine. Yeah, green chip upgrade. So we have boosted the number of green chips we are making. We're also going to boost the number of just gear wheels we're making. We're going to get less iron falling through this thing, but that's fine because it's a weird sushi mess that is often problematic anyway. We've got 8 minutes. Oh, we needed some stone. I've got 1 piece of stone. We're going to need some more stone. Okay. There we go. We've got the stone we need. We probably have the engines we need. Can we do... I think we're going to put more stuff here. I think if we're going to put a coal buffer anywhere, it's probably going to be here, and it doesn't look like it's going to get to be that big. Or maybe it will. Maybe it will be full-sized. Yeah, apparently we're going to have a full-sized coal buffer, and this is also a thing we are going to worry about doing. Maybe that depowered the base, maybe... Yeah, it did depower the base. Oh well. That's going to be a thing we can do now, and we can worry about that later. We're now just buffering coal. We've got more power poles. We've got 7 minutes left to get the rest of this thing running. We've got the furnaces we need now. We've got all the inserters we need. We have... a lot of engines, because these engines are also going to be flamethrower stuff later. First of all, poles, then rail stuff, then also locomotive thing. And yeah, for rails, let's get another cycle of poles and do a little bit more rail. And then also wonder about where we're going to put the rail. But we've got everything we've done, and we're kind of fine. We've got extra bonus steel here. Do we just kick... I think we just kick off a bunch more engines, because, okay, maybe those should have been assembler 2s. Whatever. Got a lot of gun turrets. Got... Oh, you needed that inserter. Got all our labs running. Where are we going to put... I guess at this point, a good space for... that's going to be kind of in the way, but not too much in the way, is we're going to put our train, like, just here. And, yeah, that's going to be our episode transition. We have got on track like a pro. We are on a death world. We're still getting attacked over to the west, but we did defend there, so it's probably fine. Yeah, this is in episode 1, we didn't just build the usual, air quotes, usual little sushi disaster. We also did full red-green science with blue assemblers. We got the labs running. We've got engines in the place that we're eventually going to fully automate. We've got this kind of little steel thing. I think we just need more mining, for which we need more green ships, for which is coming through now. And I think we're just going to go and build the rest of that furnace line. So yeah, things looking pretty good.